Hello guys, welcome to my first video on this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is just simply my volleyball channel of me practicing. If you want to see my gacha live channel, here it is. And simply, we're just going to be training for volleyball. So if you're just wanting to join a volleyball team, like me, I am here to help with that. Now, if you are just even on a volleyball team and you struggle a little bit or you want to know more practice tips, I will help you with that as well. In later videos, I will also help you with all of that and much more. So, first things first, number one thing you need to do when you are new to volleyball or you want to join a volleyball team or you want to practice, know how it feels, something like that, you need to know how to control the ball. How am I going to know how to do that? Well, you need to do bumps. What are bumps? Well, simply bumps are just when you throw the ball in the air and do this. There are two postures to do that. As well, it's pretty much when you go back and forth between the nets. In between the nets, obviously there are two teams. One team, this is the posture to do. When the ball comes towards you, you want to just boom. Or no matter which direction it goes, just do it. If it goes upper hand, that's when you just let go, use your hands, and boom. Now, what does that have to do with controlling the ball? Well, to control the ball, you need to be able to know, okay, controlling the ball, you need to know what direction do you want it to go. Now, you have to think fast for volleyball and much other sports. What direction do you want it to go? So, in volleyball, if it comes from one direction, you can just pass it towards closer to the net. It does not have to go over the net. As long as you're not serving, try to get it at least close to the net. So somebody can at least go like this, closer to this side. It doesn't matter which side. It can be any side. Preferably the left side. You would go like this, and it would go to the side. When it goes to the side, somebody would just simply hit it over the net. They would have blockers. What are blockers? They block the ball when going over the net. Now, how am I going to demonstrate that? I will. Or, am I going to demonstrate that? I will. So, let me do a little demonstration of what a blocker does. I'm planning on being a blocker personally, so if you guys want to be a blocker, this is the part of the video to you. If you guys want to be something else, go ahead, you can skip this part and maybe go to a different part. But let me show you. And if you're just new and you want to know, okay, what's a blocker? I will show you. And what's a setter? Setter and blocker, I would say, are the two main things I know personally, and as well, I would think are the most important. So I'm going to show you both of those and both of a upper hand set and a lower hand set. Did I say setter? That's what it is. A setter, right? I'm so sorry. I don't know. But setter and blocker. So let me go quickly get my ball, and I will be right back to you guys. Thank you guys for your patience. Okay, so I have my ball now. Ball. And this is what a volleyball looks like if you guys don't know. Whoops. Okay. So a blocker, what they would do is when it's going over the net like so, you would block it and simply put it down on their side. You want to get it closer to the net, but directly straight over it. So if this was the net, you want to get it over and just right there, because that's how you would get your team a point, unless they magically, or because it's very difficult to get it over and somehow hit it from under. That is pretty much what a blocker does, but the blocker just blocks the ball from going over to their side and over the net. So, a setter. What does a setter do, or what even is a setter? A setter is the person who sets the ball and tries to get it over the net to the other team. That way you can actually, that's the person who starts the game. It could be just you playing for fun, or an actual tournament, or just practice. Now, what do you do there? Well, a setter, there are two ways to set. A upper hand set, a lower hand set. The lower hand set is for when it's wanting it to go high, and I will demonstrate that for you, and I will also show you guys how to do it. So I'm not personally too good at this, but I'm still practicing. But it just wants to go over the net and try to go down right directly after. Okay, so now let me demonstrate for you how do I do an underhand set. So an underhand set is demonstrated where what is your dominant hand. If it's your right or left hand, doesn't really matter. Just whatever is your dominant hand, that's the hand you're going to be hitting with. If your dominant hand is your left hand, you're going to go like so. I'm bad with my left hand. I'm personally right-handed. That's my dominant hand. But here's what it would look like if your left hand was your dominant hand. Just a quick demonstration. Now, if it was your right hand your dominant hand, I will show you that as well. Let me go grab my ball. I'll be right back with you guys since it went pretty far. Oh my god. Okay, so I got my ball now. Now that you have your ball, or I have my ball personally, if it was your right hand is your dominant hand, hold the ball with your left hand if your right hand is your dominant hand, and just throw it in the air like so. When you throw it in the air, that just gives it more momentum, but you can also just keep it there and simply, but I'm bad at that personally, so I like to preferably throw it in the air. I'll do it without throwing in the air and with throwing it in the air. So pretty much when it's halfway, your hand is halfway, you want to let go of the ball, like so. Again, I am personally bad at that, so I went to the side, so let me quickly grab my ball. Okay, so my ball. Now, that would be the opposite if your left hand is your dominant hand. You would hold it with your right hand, and halfway you would let go, and boom. But if you want to throw it in the air for more momentum and most likely going higher over the net and closer to the out of bounds section, or if you're just bad at it with just leaving it there, most likely may not go over the net, that is all right. Just throw it up in the air like so, like so. Now, what about posture? Well, what do I mean by posture? Well, posture is one hand, you're holding it. It doesn't matter which hand, once again. It just matters the opposite of your dominant hand is going to be holding the ball. I'm going to do this so you guys can see it better. So I'm going to do it with my dominant hand, but do it always with your opposite of your dominant hand. Now, with your other hand, have it like this. That way, it's supposed to hit about right here. That's where the ball needs to hit. When the ball hits there versus on your fingers, I will demonstrate that, it doesn't go very high. But if it hits right here, it's going to go pretty high. Like so. And so that's the posture for the underhand one. The upper hand serve, not set, serve. Now that I'm thinking about it, server, setter, same thing, I think. Yeah, so the server is, once again, the person who starts the game. When you start the game, you need to go upper hand like so. So I'm going to demonstrate it from this side. So the opposite of your dominant hand is also still going to be holding the ball. Now you want to do some stretches before anything you do. So like get it to where your bones, everything is ready and prepared, because you can easily pop a bone that can hurt. So here's a upper hand set. Now personally, I'm not good at that. That's why I prefer underhand. But that's what an upper hand set is. Again, if you want to do it with holding it in your right hand, meaning the opposite of your dominant hand is where you will always hold the ball when serving. Now, that's what you want to do when you hold the ball. You're going to hold the ball. The other hand is going to go like this, throw the ball in the air, then you're going to just smack it, and it would go over. That's serving. Now, what else do you need to learn about? Well, I already taught you about bumps and serving and blockers and setters. I believe they're setters or servers, preferably. Either one, by the way, whichever one you want to say it, setter or server. It doesn't really matter. Now, let me quickly run and grip my ball. It's pretty far away, but I'm not going to pause this video, so give me a second. Okay, so now what else do you need to learn about? Well, there's one other thing that you need to learn about, and that is drum roll, please. What you need to learn about is just simply, well, training. You need to know training. How do you prepare for this? The way you do training is by bumps. Simply like that. Now, from there are also other things of pretty much, here's where you would need a partner. I personally don't have a partner, but you can also use a wall or a fence. It doesn't really matter. You can just pretty much do bumps back and forth with it, but going like boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Personally, I don't really have anything that I could use, but that is alright. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys want to see more volleyball tricks, hacks, or anything just about me, comment down below. I will have the comments on, hopefully. But I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want one video just learning about upper hand serving or lower hand serving or just serving period, comment that down below. Or if you guys want to learn more about blockers or setters, comment that down below. If you guys want to learn about training, comment that down below, or anything else, please comment that down below. And make sure to leave a like on this video if you guys like volleyball. And subscribe if you like my channel and like volleyball tips, tricks, and anything like that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or night, whichever one it is for you. Right now is pretty much daytime. It is 4 p.m. And so yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.